What is more challenging, renovation or running a bar?
Oh, running a bar. Just the hospitality industry alone is is a lot. It's energy. And most of the people that you've interviewed know. I mean, we build these places to throw parties and entertain people. Make experiences, and those are amazing things for us because we throw a party. It's an immediate satisfaction. Like, wow, everybody's having a good time. Building, it takes a long time to build something. It might take you 6 months, 8 months to build something. So it's a long time to see that gradual change and be like, and then the doors open and you're like, oh, there's your satisfaction. So I think it's both. I would rather build.
What's more important, taste or food presentation?
Oh, I think it's all important. Yeah, I think, I think the way you prepare your food, the ingredients that you use, and the way you present it. It's what we show. If the plate doesn't look good in a restaurant, it doesn't really taste good. If the sandwich doesn't look good when it comes out, in your mind, it's probably not going to taste good. So it's got to look good to taste good.
Who was your inspiration?
The people. Like I said, when we bought the building, we didn't plan on opening a pub. We planned on just living there and building a small shop downstairs, to show some stuff that we did, because we build everything: cars, motorcycles, bicycles, furniture. We had a really big warehouse in, North Georgia that we used to work at, and we sold that. We're like, hey, look, if we move downtown, we should do something like that. When we started building on it, the bar sign was still on the roof, on the side of the building. Football season hit, the Georgia Dome was right next door, and people just kept on coming by, and they were like, hey, you're going to open the bar up. You're going to open the bar up. And we were like, wow, it's kind of what we used to build, bars, nightclubs, and restaurants. We should probably just open a bar. So I guess the people, the people inspired us.
Fill in the blank. Cooking is?
I think food connects people.
What was your first job?
My first job, we grew up kind of poor, and my father got hurt when I was young. So we lived in Long Island, right in the middle in a place called Smithtown. We had a small boat, and we lived right next to Kings Park. In Kings Park, there was a little river, a freshwater river that came out into the Long Island Sound. So one day we were out there and we saw people clamming. So we started clamming and then realized that we could make money at it. So me, my brother Pete, and my father would catch 2 tides a day and clam. And I want to say Pete was 15, I was 11. Yeah. So we would clam all week, and that money went to the family. And whatever me and Pete did on a Saturday, because we didn't have to work on Saturday and Sunday, me and Pete would go out on a Saturday. Pete had a license by then. And whatever clams we got that day, we would sell on the side of the road. So at 12 years old, I was buying brand new bicycles.
What is the most popular sandwich at ESP?
That's a hard question. It changes every week. One day it could be the Mad Italian. I mean, I was in the kitchen just before I left. I probably made 40 of them one day for lunch. Yeah. And then the next day it could be Rachel's. And then the next day it could be Cubans. Yeah, I don't know how to judge that. There's no pattern. Even after 15 years, like it's even all the way across the board if you look at the numbers, but one day will be more than the other.